I don't think we understand strategy. I don't think the Democrats have one. I don't think they have a message. I don't think that they're really seeing what's here. What are your thoughts, Ed Gordon?
I think that if the Democrats don't get themselves together in the next month or so, it's over. I really do believe that, and I don't say that as a scare tactic. Democrats have always been scattered. They like to call it the big tent, but it's just confusion. And that's
Why is that? Is it because it started as the party of slavery, and then something happened, and then they got confused
no.
along the way?
I think it's a misguided notion of. I think it stems from wanting to be the good, bleeding heart liberal. And fair to everybody, and we accept everybody. But in that, you have to play politics is played. And so you're trying to serve two masters, and then confusion comes. And the only time we win is when you have that charismatic character who can rise above all of that. So you think about the Democrats have won since 1960. All of them have been that person, that man who just walks in the room and people go, wow.
Jimmy
and
Carter,
when you
though?
don't have, well, that's a different circumstance.
All right, I was thinking
when you think
he was
about
super smart, though.
super smart, but you think about the times and what we were coming out of and the like. But outside of Jimmy Carter, to your point, there was that something that they all had. Even if you didn't like them, people didn't love Obama in the beginning, but there was still something about, the little swagger he had that developed and grew. A lot of people didn't like Clinton in the beginning, but there was still something about Bill Clinton that when he walked in the room, you noticed.
Right.
And so it ain't Bernie.
Yeah.
It ain't Elizabeth Warren.
It ain't Amy Klobuchar.
It's
Bloomberg.
nobody
Right.
on that stage.
Right.
And so look at what's happened. Bloomberg says, well, shoot, I can get in late, spend some money, and still win this thing. Duval Patrick, who I would have loved to have seen in 2016.
Yeah.
Right? I tried to convince him, not that I had that much sway, but I remember sitting with him at the last Democratic convention and saying to him, dude, what are you doing? We sat together, literally, next one. I think he waited, not waited too long for this time. I think his window would have been better served that even if he didn't make it then, this go-round, you would have known who he is because most people don't know. Most black people have no idea who he is.
I think that's also the fault of the Democratic National Committee or whatever, because they literally ordained Hillary Clinton as the next person up to bat. And they tried to do it in 2008.
In 2008.
And Obama was like, no, I'm not sitting down.
Yeah.
And that was probably
I'm
part
not
of
waiting my turn.
No, I'm not, because they told him to. And he was like, nah, I think I got a chance.
Yeah. So let's be fair about what these committees are and what we grew up with them being. You can argue that, well, we didn't like that backroom dealing, the backroom politics. But once that stopped, their power started to fall apart because, again, back in the day, you wouldn't have been able to be Obama and go, nah, I got this. They would have said, the hell you do.
Sit your ass down.
There's your corner. You can leave.
Right.
But this is who is going to be our nominee. So you can argue, was that the best way of doing it? Probably not. But it certainly gave a sense of a game plan that the back room developed. Part of the issue is Democrats do not have any game plan. We've been telling them forever, it ain't enough to say, well, we got to get Trump out of there. Especially, and nobody likes to hear this if you hate him, and I'm one of those, but especially if the economy is what it is.
Yeah.
Which is good, because I'm invested in stocks, so I know that.